Hello there. Hello, is this Wellington?
Hello. Yeah, perfect.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Liam. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good today. And you?
Okay. I'm very, very good, thanks. Yeah. Where are you
That's
from?
good. I'm from Brazil,
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Where
Nordeste of
about?
Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, great, great. I'm from the UK originally, but I live in Bangkok in Thailand at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, I hoped because generally people from England and Cambly live in Thailand or
Yeah,
Philippines.
yeah. Yeah, there are quite a lot. There are quite a lot. Yeah, for sure. I know a few people who live here and do the same thing, work on Cambly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what do you do, Wellington? Are you a student or are you working?
Yeah, yeah, I'm a student. I the doctorate of physics.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, that's awesome. So, what do you specialize in? What's your research in?
Yeah, I'm researching about actually my theme of my search don't have a definite yet, you know.
Okay, you
But
haven't defined it yet.
we find we'll define in next semester
Ah, okay, right. So you've just
for a
started.
while.
You've just started the program.
No, no. For a while, I'm studying the subjects,
Right.
and when I finish the subjects, like two subjects, then and when I finish, and we start the we'll start the search.
The research. Okay. Oh, great. Yeah. And how long do you think it will take for you to complete the PhD program?
I think I will take 4 or 5 years, but in my
Okay.
case, probably I will take 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. I see you requested a lesson for today. So shall we begin
Yeah,
with the lesson? Okay.
yeah.
Let's get into it. So I've seen you have phone conversations. Okay. So yeah, today we're gonna study modal verbs, and we're gonna go over phone
Mhm.
conversations, conference calls, and obstacles and challenges. So, what do you think would be some obstacles and challenges, like in a conference call, for example?
Conference.
So,
Uh,
do you know this conference call?
no, conference
So
is like a talk. It's like a
it's
talk.
it's it's generally like a meeting, like an online meeting, or it could be
Okay, okay, all
the re-
right,
the re-
okay.
the reason we
Classes.
call it conference call is because back in the days before the internet, everyone would be on a phone. So the meeting would be
Mhm.
perhaps in different offices around the world, but all on the phone. But yeah, nowadays we use the word
Mhm.
conference call to mean like it could be a Zoom meeting, or it could be it could be a Skype meeting between
Mhm.
business between people in the same business, or different businesses. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay, I think it's perfect because I don't need to take a bus and to go for the university, and I
yeah,
think it's perfect when the internet is good. The conference calls are perfect
yeah, absolutely. I
for me
actually
because
actually
I like to stay at home.
yeah, yeah, me too. And is all of your study online now then?
For that semester, I'm studying two subjects online.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's the same in Thailand. Like all the universities, it's just online study at the moment, which is good.
Yeah, I think the particular universities are presential. I don't know. They opened the university, but the universities of government
Right.
are closed, so the
Okay.
classes are all online.
They're all online. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's similar to here actually.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is taking a while to load up. Can Oh, here we are. So let's get started. So just a few warm up questions. Um, Actually, before we ask these questions, have you ever made a business call in English? A business phone call?
Uh, business call,
Yes, in
business
English.
school, or classes in English.
So
No,
a phone call.
I don't have work.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe have you ever made a phone call in relation to your studies in English, like as part of your research or anything like that?
Okay, no for the studies, but my religion with the world,
Mm.
the all of countries, uh, we meeting. We are the
Hmm.
meetings are online
Okay.
for a while. So now and then I I watch it in England or Philippines, but and the studies sometimes uh, sometimes but the the calls in English.
Right. Okay. It's
You
sometimes.
understand?
Yes, I understand. Yeah. So sometimes the calls in English. Yeah. Okay, good. And so what are these call? What was the last call about? The last call that you made in English? What did you talk about? What did you discuss?
Last oh yeah, I was in my religion in England. I think January.
Okay.
I think in January.
And what is the religion?
But Jehovah's Witnesses.
Ah, okay. Yes. All right. Oh, very nice. And how did it go? How did the phone call go in general? Did you think it was successful? Did you connect with the other person? How did it go in general?
Mhm. Generally, I don't need. Generally, I need only to listen, but sometimes I like to speak and to make a comment.
Yes.
But before I taste and taste the comments and I read a lot of times when I
I'm sorry, they just dropped out then.
okay. Uh, you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you clearly now.
You
Yeah.
can hear me
Sorry
now.
sorry about that. It just cut off the last part of what you said. I didn't quite hear it.
So yeah, I said I taste the comments before, and when ready, I raise my hand and I can speak. But before I need to taste to train.
You need to test. You need to practice. Yeah.
Yeah, practice. Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. Okay, good. So let's have a look at the next one. So let's have a look at some of the vocabulary that we might use.
Mhm.
Um, can you start with the first one? Can you read this for me?
Busy signal.
Busy
Uh,
signal. Busy signal.
Very different. Busy signal.
Good. Yeah, you got it. Busy signal. So for example, when you call a number and the recipient is on another
Mm-hmm.
phone call, you might hear the special ringtone that indicates that the signal is
Uh-huh.
busy, that the line is busy. Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
okay, okay.
How about the next one?
Conference call.
Yes, good. You got it. So I explained that before. When you're talking to
Mm-hmm.
more than one person. Okay. And this one,
Line.
line. Yes, it's just a telephone connection. We call it a line. We can
Mm-hmm.
you see how we have busy signal. We can also say busy line. It has the same meaning. Yeah.
But refer to internet or the for example on mobile when you
Yeah.
call
It's
mobile without
usually
internet.
yes. Usually when it's referring to a telephone or a mobile. Yes. Yeah. We use the word line.
Okay.
Yeah. And how about the next one?
Voicemail.
Yeah, voicemail. Actually, this is a compound. This is a compound word, which means we have voice and mail together. So actually, when we pronounce it, we can just say voicemail, like it's all one word.
Uh, Voicemail.
Voicemail. Yeah, good. Like it's all one word because this is a compound word. It means that two words together to make one word. So we just say
Uh-huh.
voicemail. Yeah,
Okay, it's like a mail. Voicemail is, but a mail is not two words. It's I don't know the origin of this word, but
so the origin of
it's
the word mail is when you write a letter, right, and send it to somebody. We call that mail.
okay.
Yeah. And
So, but I think there's a first word A and the first letter of any word. I don't know some word. I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. So basically, if someone sends you voicemail, it means they've left a message. They recorded a message on your phone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So the next one, adjective,
On hold.
on hold. Yes. So basically, if you called me up and spoke to me, and then another person called me
Mhm.
up and tried to speak to me, I could say, "I'm sorry, Wellington. I need to put you on hold," which means I will connect to
Okay.
the other person, and you will wait. That's what it means to put
But
someone on.
but but there's another expression that sounds like this is hold on when you
Hold
need
on.
to wait.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. That's if you want somebody to wait, you say, "Oh, hold on a second," but it's but
Uh-huh.
but it's slightly different. On hold means you're waiting. Means you need the other person to wait for you while you answer another call.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. How about the next one? The verb
To transfer.
to transfer. Yes. So this is so. If you were on hold, I could transfer you to another person. So if you're on hold
Okay.
waiting for the telephone, I will transfer your call to another person. Yeah, that's what it means.
Okay. Generally in telemarketing, people
Yes,
do it.
absolutely. For telemarketing, they'll use that a lot.
To clarify.
Yes. So to make something clear, to make it clear, basically. So, for
Hmm.
example, if you're speaking on the telephone and you can't understand what the person is saying, you could say, "Oh, could you clarify that for me, please?"
Hmm.
And then they might explain it
I,
further.
I have a professor that he is from German,
Right.
so he don't speak very good Portuguese, so he,
Right.
he like to speak this word uh, clarificar mean
Clarifica.
clarify, but we don't need this word. We don't need this words.
Right?
It's not common Brazil.
No, no, no. Well, it's not. It's
We
not
use a
so
lot.
common. It's not so common in English. Also, you can use this at the end. Let's say, for example, I'm explaining something to you, and I've been explaining it for a while, and maybe I
Mhm.
want you to remember some key points of what I said to you. I could say to
Mhm.
you, I could begin a sentence. I could say to clarify, and then I would continue saying, it means
Mhm.
so you remember. It means to clarify. Yeah.
Mhm.
And this one, oh, sorry, the last one, to interrupt.
To interrupt.
Yes. It basically means if somebody is speaking and then you start to speak, you interrupt them. Yeah. But
Mhm.
if somebody is speaking and you want to ask them a question, you could say, "Oh, sorry to interrupt, but," and then you can ask your question.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
that's some of the vocabulary in here. Okay. So let's have a look at some idioms. So the first one, to play phone tag. So this is a common idiom in
Mhm.
perhaps if you worked in a call center where if you're making a lot of phone calls,
Mhm.
if so let's say for example you want to call another person, that you want to speak to them. When you call them, they do not answer their phone, and then when they call you back, you do not answer their phone. So you're always missing each other's calls. We call this we call this playing phone tag. Yeah.
When I think I don't understand it exactly.
So um, for example, if I wanted to talk to you, if we arranged to talk to each other,
Mhm.
and I called you,
Mhm.
maybe you in the bathroom and you cannot answer the phone, and then you see my missed
Mm.
call, you try to call me back, and then I am busy, I'm outside, and I don't answer the phone. So we're it's like we're playing phone tag, trying to
Uh-huh.
contact each other.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we mean by that. Yeah,
It's like a ping pong.
yeah,
uh,
exactly,
when
exactly.
when when you said I'm arranged, I have a doubt about this word because it's you usually to use I arrange a time or I schedule a time when I
Yes,
will speak in the future with to someone.
yeah,
So what
absolutely.
is usually?
So to arrange or to schedule, they're very similar meanings actually. Yeah, almost identical
Uh-huh.
meaning. But usually we would say to schedule if it was written down, if it was written down officially, that would be a schedule. To you can use
Mm-hmm.
to arrange, like for example, if we can use it in a business sense, but also we could use it between friends. Like maybe I would arrange to meet you at the shopping mall at 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
instead of schedule we use arrange. It's slightly informal compared with schedule.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
but not
I
completely
thought the
informal.
okay. I thought the sky schedule was for informal
No,
and
schedule is more formal than arrange. Yeah. So to arrange and to
okay.
schedule, very similar meanings. But actually, you can use arrange in a business sense. Yeah, maybe not in an
Mm-hmm.
academic
Okay.
sense,
Yeah.
but in a business sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And to keep someone, oh sorry, to get a hold of someone, to get a hold of someone.
Uh, to get a hold. It's like waiting someone that's like this.
It just means to contact someone, basically. Yeah. So I could say, I was trying to get a hold of Wellington all day, but he didn't answer the phone. So it just means to contact, basically. So if we see
Uh-huh.
the example here,
Okay.
I'm trying to get a hold of Mr. Johnson. You can just replace it with contact. It's the same, exactly the same meaning. But we have the idiom to get a hold of.
Okay.
Yeah. Um,
This word that you said, the contact, that's the number of phone.
to contact, it just means to to be able to speak to them, to be able to communicate with them. Yeah.
Okay, but
Good.
how can say for example, I'm asking the number phone. There's a if I ask for someone her number phone,
Ask if you ask for their
what?
phone number.
Yeah, the phone
You
number.
you could also use
There's
contact.
a give me your contact. It's like this.
Absolutely, yeah. You could say, could I have your contact details? I will write it in the chat for you. Could I have your contact details?
Okay.
And often, if you ask this question, then they might give you their phone number, they might give you their email, they might give you their Facebook. You know, it's a general term. Yeah. Okay. So the next one, to keep someone posted. It basically means to inform somebody, to give them the most current information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe you could say,
Uh,
I'll keep you posted on that. It means I will let you know what's happening.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's try and match up these words on the left with some synonyms on the right. Okay.
Well,
So
clarify,
clarify.
clear,
Yes. Okay.
keep
Good.
keep someone posted,
Keep someone posted.
updates,
Yes.
interrupt, cut off,
Yes.
transfer, pass on,
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And some of these,
acknowledge. I don't know.
yeah. To acknowledge, clarify.
Could be explained.
Yes, clarify could be
Explain.
explain as well. Yeah. Good. Okay.
But see, I don't know. Acknowledge, knowledge. I don't know.
To acknowledge, it could also be clarify. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I acknowledge what you said, it means I understood what you said. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So have a look. Let's have a look at some modal verbs. So these are all modal verbs here. Okay. So may, might, should, must, can, could. Okay, and they express.
Why is modal?
We call modal because they
Uh,
express
uh-huh.
whether something can happen or not. They express how something, whether something can happen or not. Oh, give me a second. So, for example, if we look at whether something is certain, whether it's guaranteed to happen, whether it's possible, whether it could happen, or whether it is impossible, whether it won't happen. So for the
When you say weather, I weather.
sorry, weather, like this, weather.
I understand it, but I understand it. It's like because this word I think I don't know this word because I'm understand it like the for example today is hot, today is cold.
Yeah,
Weather.
yeah. It's exactly the
I
same
don't know. I don't know.
exactly the same pronunciation. Weather and weather. So in this meaning, I'm expressing an inquiry, like I want to know the answer or something. So whether or not, yeah, it means like
Okay.
we're trying to find the answer. Yeah. So for example, so if there is a possibility of something happening, you can use modal verbs may or might. That means something could happen, right? Something could happen. they may call us. The client might return my call. Yeah, so it's not guaranteed, but it could happen. And this one,
Okay.
probability. So probability means it's likely to happen. Okay, so more often than not, it will happen. Okay, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, and for these we use should and must. They didn't pick up. They must be away from the phone. So that means they're probably away from their phone, but not guaranteed. Okay. And for ability, to express ability, whether someone is able to do something or not, we can use can or could.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for permission, we always use these in questions. So if you're asking for something, you use may and could. And then finally, for necessity, this is if you have to do something, okay, you can use must. So you must call them right away. If you're giving someone an instruction, you must call them. It means you have to do it. Or they had to leave early. Again, this is necessity. This is if something.
I hear, for example, just to go, but I have listened. I gotta go.
You've got to.
I gotta. Yeah, it's like I must to go. I must go out. I gotta go when I'm in a place and I need to go out. I gotta go.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah,
gotta go.
gotta go. That is basically a more informal way of saying of necessity. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's exactly the same. I must go. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. It's the same thing. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that you will hear in
When
formal speech.
but in present I gotta go. Could be that.
Yeah, absolutely. I gotta go. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're right. And then for requests, if you're asking for something, you can use will and would. Okay, so for
Will
permission,
you?
for you see the difference between permission and request. So
It's hard.
it is
But
so the difference between permission and request. So for permission, they are you can answer with a yes or no. You can answer with a yes or no.
for permission.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
And
no,
for request.
sorry. For permission, you're asking for something. For request, you're asking somebody else to do something for you. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So may I ask who is calling? They will give you the person might give you the name. Or, yeah, but for request, you're asking that person to do something else for you. So in this case, we use will and would. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. So we use modal verbs on the phone. Like I said, we make requests, and then would you like to try to create some questions using these modal verbs? Let's try to
The
make some
first,
questions.
yeah, left, the left side.
Yes, so we need to connect the left side with the one in the middle. So
Okay.
yeah,
Can uh, can you take? Okay, it's and request.
can
Can can
so
but
let's
in the future because they used this he it used in the future. Will you? But I need to use in the future or not?
it depends on the sentence on what you want to say.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Can you? take my message? I don't know. Can you
Can
take my message?
you could say could I take a message? Or oh, we're gonna run out of time, Wellington. I just saw that. I'm really sorry.
Okay, good
So,
class.
yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.